Peace to the tribe. It's good. Another beautiful day out here in Cali. Um, Today I'm gonna talk about the two times that I like, quote unquote, cheated on my like vegan lifestyle, and I put cheated loosely for multiple reasons. But the first time, so I've been vegan about 10 years, and the first time that I ate something non-vegan animal product, I was in Cuba, and so both of the times happened out of the country, and the quality of food that is available is markedly different than what you get here in America, right? And so I'm in Cuba, and I decide to try some fish, and this was probably a year into the vegan journey. So other than that, I was strict on it, but I'm in Cuba, so decided to try some fish that day, and fish was good, right? And so while I'm out there, I found myself eating fish almost every day. I don't even remember how long I was there. I think I was there for like a week. And so, yeah, I'm out in Cuba, Havana, having a good time and eating fish. And so, didn't have any effect on me whatsoever. And then when I got back to America, like after a day, your boy was down for the count for a full week. Like my stomach was in knots, and I couldn't go to the gym. I couldn't do anything. And so that was like, all right, I'm like super duper cool on eating anything that's not vegan. And then the next time was at the end of 2023 when I went to warrior retreats, right? And so when I went to warrior retreats, I went as a facilitator, and the facilitators got there a week early before the actual retreat started to do a week of ayahuasca. And that week, or one of the days, I think it was probably like the second day that I did ayahuasca, I purged something like super duper violent purging, right? And that day, so I've talked about ayahuasca a lot on the channel and purging, and basically it's this plant medicine, if you don't know, that you drink, and it causes you to purge, which comes out mostly in the form of vomit. And so this particular journey, which wasn't my first time doing ayahuasca, it was actually like the second year that I had set with the medicine. After the ceremony was over, like everybody else had purged and, was waking up and coming back to normal consciousness. And me, my stomach was still hurting. Like I went through the whole ceremony and I hadn't purged. And so, yeah, my stomach was killing me, and I needed to go to the restroom, and I was still a little like, intoxicated by the medicine. So my bro John and another bro was helping me to walk to the restroom so I can go use the restroom. And when you leave out of they call it like the shala or the maloka, where we actually drink the medicine, walk through the kitchen and out the door, there's a long like wooden walkway to the rooms that we're staying in. And like the only thing that is on the walkway are like these wooden beams that you can kind of hold on to, so it's open otherwise. And as soon as I walked out of the door from the shala, I hit the ground and I started vomiting something crazy. Like it was painful. And everybody's experience on ayahuasca is different. I don't know why my purges have been so painful. I think because like before I did ayahuasca, I hadn't threw up in like over 10 years, and so it was hurting your boy. And so I ended up purging that night, and like what the medicine told me, it was that it was purging ancestral pain. So maybe that's why it was so painful, because it was purging like shit that had been in the lineage for who knows how long, right? And yeah, after I purged, obviously felt better, but I was depleted of energy. And when you're out there in the jungles, it's not like a 5-star resort like Rhythmia, which is the first place that I went to do ayahuasca. This place, it's you're basically eating the basics. It's not about to be extravagant, because you're like in the middle of the jungle, and then also like the diet that you have to eat when you're on ayahuasca is very bland. But long story short, like day one, they didn't really have any protein sources, so I was eating like potatoes, avocado, and like tomato, something like that. So after this night of purging, which was so painful and like just sucked out my energy, I just woke up that morning and was like, yo, I want some eggs. And they had some eggs on the table, and I ate those eggs, and that was the first like egg or animal product that I had ate in like 8 years. I ain't gonna hold you. Yo, them eggs was slapping. um, they were good. And yeah, so I ate eggs for like the rest of the time we were in the jungles, and a few more times while we were on the retreat. The retreat was 14 days. And so, yeah, I had a few more eggs. I wasn't eating eggs every day, but then when I got back to America, I still was craving them. And like I went and bought like a carton of eggs, and yeah, I was eating that as well. So I eat some animal products. Does that mean that I'm no longer vegan? Listen, I put vegan in quotations anyway, because in all honesty, if you're going by the definition of what vegan is, then no, I'm probably not vegan. But I say that I'm vegan because it helps people to understand how I eat. So I subscribe to like a vegan diet, right? But when it comes to the animals and leather and all of that type of stuff, that's not like my fight. And I don't live my life defined by how somebody else defines a word, because we were eating like that back in the motherland way before the word vegan was even invented, right? So at the end of the day, it's all propaganda anyway to try to get you. It's a plane flying overhead, so I'm gonna hold for sound. But yeah, at the end of the day, I was talking about in my last video identities, right? And so if I really subscribe to the identity of vegan and what vegan is supposed to be, then I would have been out there either hungry as hell, or like, you know, maybe not feeling good because I ate some eggs, but I wasn't. I subscribe more to the fact that I'm healthy and I make healthy choices based on what's available. So other than those two times, like I've never even desired or craved anything non-vegan, and I don't now. But those were like the two times in 10 years that I basically ate something that wasn't vegan. And so what? Yeah, who cares? I did what I needed to do, and I was just sharing that story. So, like, if you're on your journey, whether you are vegan or not, and you decide to eat something that is not like on the strict list of things you should be putting in your body, like you know your body, as long as you're not going crazy. We live one time, so if I was to crave something that wasn't vegan and I really wanted it, like I'm going to eat it. Why wouldn't I? If I'm doing the right thing as what is my constitution with myself 100% of the time, and I decide that I want to, have a cheat meal or a cheat day or something like that, I'm going to do that. But I'm a very disciplined person, and I know myself. I know that if I eat something, it's not going to send me like, damn. I'm over by the airport right now, so it's a lot of planes flying overhead, so hopefully y'all can still hear me. But yeah, I said I'm very disciplined, so if I eat something, it's not gonna send me down this rabbit hole of just like binging or anything like that. So, you know, yeah, that's all I gotta say is eat what you want to eat when you want to eat it. I'm not somebody that says you have to be vegan to be healthy. I don't believe that, because the word vegan does not mean healthy. You could eat nothing but carbs and potato chips and Skittles and call yourself vegan, but that doesn't make you healthy. And nutrition is only one part of health, right? And the purpose for the show, Young Black and Vegan, is really about holistic health. So yes, we talk about nutrition and things that you put in your body, but it's also about spirituality, mental health, emotional health, like health overall. And like if you're just worried about what's on your plate, then there's a whole lot of other aspects to health that you should look at. Like, what is your spiritual health? What is your mental health, emotionally? Like, going back to doing the work. And that's really what I've been discovering on this journey that I've been on for quite some time is, man, it's about doing the work, whatever your work is. And for me, just taking control of what I put in my body is not only helping me to have better health, but it also, like I said, shows that discipline and I'm thinking clear. Um, so it's a lot of different benefits, but yeah, that's my story about the 2 times that I cheated on my vegan diet. What y'all think? Let me know in the comments. Am I still vegan? Do I got to change the name to Young Black and Veganish? Vegan sometimes? I don't know, but that's the story. I'll catch y'all on the next video.